Right, we're about to straight pipe this Scirocco for the second time. But this time we're going to do it properly.
It absolutely rips. Oh. Handmade, right here in the UK, in my shop.
Welcome to No Fabs. So what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Absolute reality check for me today, straight back from a week away at TT, which were amazing. There will be a video on that, which probably will already be out before this. So yeah, jump onto that video if you're interested in that. Scirocco today is having a straight pipe for the second time, but we're going to do it properly this time. So what I mean by that is the first time it had the old gut and shut on the downpipe and the Knox cat, and yeah, it sounded all right, but it's not loud enough. Big Dan wants it a little bit louder than what it were. And also, the old VAG cannon was just a temporary thing last time because we was waiting for this. Diffuser come from Riga. Germany took forever to come. He's finally got it now, so we're going to get rid of the VAG can, which is for sale, by the way. So if any of you have got a, it's Mark 3, this isn't it? Is it Mark 3 Scirocco? Yeah. Mark 3.5. If any of you have got a Mark 3.5 Scirocco and do want a VAG can that will pretty much go straight onto your exhaust with a little bit of modification, get at me. If I've still got it for sale, I'm happy to sell it here, and I can send it you or I can fit it for you. I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in that. Yes, we're going to be installing this diffuser today, and we're going to be converting it to the old twin R32 exit style thing, and we're also going to be building a downpipe for it. So this time it's going to be a proper straight pipe, but we might end up putting a silencer in it. We'll see how loud it is. We'll run it first. If it's too loud, then we might end up putting a silencer in it. We shall see. But first things first, I think we're going to get it up while Carl's stripping all downpipe off. I'm going to have a look at installing this because it's come with a bag of bolts, and it doesn't look like it clips in on original clips to me. It looks like it's going to be a battle. We'll see. Hopefully it goes straight in there. Let's get it up in there. Let's get it fitted. Right then, let's have a look at this carnage then. So here's what we did before. There's the Jap can. As I said, if any of you want to buy it, it is on a V-band here, so it'll be very, very easy to connect to an original exhaust. I'm happy to do it. If any of you want to buy it and you want me to fit it, holler me, we'll make it happen. So it all goes onto all original things. Really solid piece. Well, that will be coming off today. There's the mid-pipe, what we made previously, so that's going to be staying. I put the V-band there on purpose because I knew we were going to be altering this at some point. So now I've literally got a V-band to work from, and I can just come straight off of that to R32 split without really affecting any of this midsection. So that's decent. And currently, everything's off down the front again. All the carnage, subframe off.
Listen the first time.
All the subframes off, all the DPFs back off the front because he didn't listen the first time. Here's, look, Mongol. Should have listened first time. So, yes, we're doing a downpipe on it. And, yeah, we're just going to see what's planned. We're just going to see how loud it is.
No, just do it, send it.
What, straight?
Yeah. And if in a month's time it's too loud, I can just get a centre section.
Yeah, not in the centre section, be able to just drop a mid-pipe straight back in there somewhere. So probably in downpipe section or there, I don't know. So we'll do it straight for today. We'll see what we think. It will be louder. Well, it will be loud. I think it will be loud. A lot louder than what it were earlier. So EGR cooler on this is going to stay. We just cut a piece off at original downpipe. We're going to blank that from there. Then all this pipe work can all go back, and we'll simply just come straight off at turbo with a downpipe. Just a quick reminder, this is obviously not illegal. Stay in my face, I've just welded a wheel up. I've got more muck on my face than under this car. Christ. Yeah, just a quick reminder that this is obviously not a legal job. This car is a track car only. So yeah, so then, start making this flange, get this downpipe done. In fact, tell you what, I'm going to leave Connor to make that front bit, and we're going to get this Riga diffuser on, see if it's any good. Initially, not going to lie, it looks gash. Quality, it looks horrible, but it might fit amazing, it might shock me, so we'll see. Let's get this back bit off and we'll see. Squeezing them in. That's on there good. That nearly whacked me in the chin. There is the Jap can. It's a sad day. I liked that. It's a sad day. I liked that. Alright, let's figure out how all this comes out then. Alright, how does this come off then? It looks like it all just pulls out on clips to me. Couple of screws there.
225, yeah.
2 screws and the rest just clips, I think.
What is it? Fucking liquid.
Oi, yo.
Fucking love it, these two.
First day back in it, just had a week off. You had a week off, haven't you, boys? I went down my top at what? Get muck falling out of this. Do me a favour, you'll just pull on it. Keep a bit of pressure on it while I fucking finger every tab down. It should pop out one by one.
Best fitting diffuser you've ever seen, isn't it?
Yeah, Pete, can't get that one. Got to poke each one out individually. Oof. Wow, get mess on floor. Right, we're going to give that a blow out with airline. We're going to sweep that sludge up and we're going to start offering this Riga one up now. There is some brackets what go on some bits. We're going to have to figure out where they go. Sweep this mud up. Let's have a look. Right, should we have a little dry run before we get these brackets on? Might come down a little. Can I come down a bit or do you eat it there? You can deal with it there. At the minute I can't really see what I'm looking at, that's all. I think this is going to fit like ass. Just look, yeah, that's sound, man.
Yeah, it's a fucking dream. Job's a peach.
He says. Is it heck?
Oh, it is.
Is it heck? It is not. I think we're going to have to take these side spats off because they're hindering it going on my side. Yeah. Stopping me getting in. I think we're going to have to bozz that side thing off. And it might line up at that, but I can't get it in because of them. Right, take them off then. Let's try again. Not this side, it's not. It doesn't fit at all. Look. It doesn't fit right bumper here at all. Look at bottom here.
Yeah, because it's got to go back, hasn't it? That's what that thing is there. So when that goes in, it's over. That's what it's got that little thing for. There you go, it's on there now. It's all just pushing in. Do you want to peek, mate?
It's rough that, mate. Rough. Look at gaps here, look.
No, because it's not even pushed
I know,
in.
it's rough that. Right, well, let's... What a bag of shit.
Oh, to say it's fucking Riga.
Right, we need to see where these brackets go then, don't we? There's no point clipping it all in if we've got to come back off to get these brackets on. This is what you get, folks. Bag of nuts, bolts, brackets, all sorts. That's nice, nicely laser etched. Crikey. We've got plenty of instructions. Problem is it's all in German. So we have to just look at pictures.
That one goes in centre.
That's definitely a centre one.
Two go either side, and then them two ones go here.
We need to have a look, see if we need to drill any holes anyway, don't we? To be honest, so we kind of need diffuser in it right spot, don't we, really? Because I don't know if these have got pre-drilled holes in them. That one goes up onto the back at crash bar. Look, so we've definitely got to drill an hole in crash bar, right? So it all needs to be in right spot, doesn't it? Need to take all the tape and that off it. We need to push it in into the right position. Yeah, that means crash bar drilling. Them ones.
I presume them ones go on there, don't they? No, they're for the sides.
They must go in there somehow. Them ones. Right. So, this is probably going to take a while. So I'm probably going to skip through most of this and then I'll give you a rundown of what went down afterwards. Because this is going to take a while, I can tell you now. Into us first problem then. So these mount up pretty nice as they're ever going to be. They bolt up to some pre-existing holes. The bottom brackets already again line up to some pre-existing holes on them T25s there. We need to take them out. But the main culprit is the middle one. So the middle one is to be drilled through the crash bar, nutted and bolted. Now if any of you have ever drilled a crash bar before, you'll know it's not easy work. Now this is made out of granite. None of my drill bits will touch it whatsoever. So what's the solution? I think you know. There we go. No drilling required. Well, I'll tack that on a bit better than that. And this will have a bit of bendage in it. If it's in slightly wrong spot, it'll be sound. Right, that's saved drilling crash bar. Alright, that's that little mess sorted. That's tacked on there now. Welded on, that ain't coming off. All these other brackets are all screwed in position now. We just need to trim this a little bit because it's a bit long in corners where they marked it there. Look, you need to trim them little corners off. And it should go on. Should go on. What's your advice to people watching at home?
Don't buy Riga. You put lipstick on a pig.
So, honest opinion, does it fit on there? Yes. Does it fit great? No, not really, but it does go on there with a little bit of trimming. I wouldn't like to do it on my drive, on my back, on jack stands, put it that way, but it's on there. And it's a pain. The worst bit is that one up there. Now, if you've not got a welder at home, if you haven't got any absolutely serious drill bits, you are not drilling that crash bar. It's just not happening. So
the only other way you could do it is by bending that, couldn't you, and go through that?
Yeah, you'd have to do a bit of modding. That's the only bit what's been difficult, I'd say, trying to drill that, because it weren't happening. So here's a final look at what it looks like with the brackets. I'll just show you how the brackets go in case you do buy one. That one goes there like that. These ones bolt straight in, absolutely no drilling. Same with that one, no drilling, bolt straight in. Middle one, I've just told you about, that bolts in there. Same with that, bolts in with no drilling. That one bolts in. Lovely jubbly, look, you see the L shapes. Comes with some screws, and you put your screws down back to your tabs. I don't like that. It's a bit gash if you ask me, but they're serving a purpose, aren't they? They're in there, and that's that. So, now all that's on and all that's done, we're gonna get that mid pipe back up there. Well, in fact, we'll probably wait. We'll probably get this down pipe done first, get mid pipe sat in one position so it's not dangling all over. So all the subframe's back on now. It's now just a case of let's make a down pipe for it. Straight round there, that'll be a dream, no problem whatsoever. Linked to what we already did. We're going to have to modify that slightly though because we reduced it down for original exhaust, so we'll chop that reducer off. We'll clamp straight to the back side of that. That'll be next job. Be about dinner time, but that's going to be his next job. We'll get down pipe done. We'll make a start on this back one. Right, well, we're well underway with down pipe. It's just going to be difficult for me to film both parts because Connor's making one bit, I'm making back bit. So let me show you the magic on the back bit then. So we need to turn it into a Y-pipe. You see I've got two marks. This mark and this mark. Now, one cut is going to be that. That's going to get rid of that piece. Exactly the same on that bend. Cut down there. That's going to get rid of that piece. And then we're going to flip it up in bandsaw. We'll cut down there and down there. And that will turn it into two 45s. And that's literally it. That's going to make your Y-pipe. You're going to rearrange it all and it's going to make a Y-pipe. Minus a few little bits what are going to need welding in to get your tip spacing correct. But that's basically it. So let's make them two cuts on both them bends and we'll show you the results. Right, so once we've cut them, that's what we started with. Started with two 90-degree bends. We've done that cut, we've done that cut. Then what we're going to do is going to rearrange them. We're going to rearrange them so that part and that part match up. That part matches up to there, that part matches up to there, and there is your basic Y-pipe. Now obviously they're way too close together. The way we'll get around that is we'll just weld in the correct amount there, till the tip spacing is correct. And that's pretty much it. That's as simple as it is. And then we'll just, this one's a little bit off. You can see my measurements. I did only eyeball it. You can see they're a touch off. So once we've welded that, we'll get expander on there, give that a quick round off. Bob's your uncle, my mates. Bob is your uncle. So first thing, I'm going to weld these together. You're going to get purge plugs in these. We'll get that weld together first, and then we'll have a measure up and see what sort of bits we need to piece into there to get them gaps correct. Right, so I had a little bit of a change of plan. Rather than just welding that, I thought I'll just mock the whole thing together and I'm just going to weld it in one. So there is the completed Y split. Measured it all up. Everything's perfect. I've had a trial run. Tips are a little bit baggy. He supplied his own tips, so we'll just have to expand end of these a little bit and just make them work. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Been running up purge for about 10 minutes. Should be good to go. Let's weld it. Right, that is still red hot off the press. Literally just finished welding it. Looking sweet. So first things first, we're going to cool that down. Now there's a little bit of excess on this end what I need to trim off. We're going to trim that off just where I couldn't weld all the way up to edge. So we'll trim that out of the way. Then we'll expand these pipes up on the end to get them tips a nicer fit. Down pipe's pretty much ready to weld up as well. So yeah, we're cooking on gas. We're making progress. We're making progress. Ah, it's red hot that. We need to cool it down. And there it is, all mocked up on the car. Not complete yet. We need to put hangers on there, but it's just mocked up on there, tacked into its bit, linked at V-band and all that jazz. So that's now looking as we want it to look. While I've been doing that, Connor's pretty much got this downpipe box together. Hangers are on it, just need to mark sensors and then take that off and give that a full weld. All needs welding, every bit of that. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. We're on good time. Let's make some hangers for that, because we are going to have to do some mapping adjustments as well, because it's not going to be happy about that valve not being there. Let's get some hangers on it, quick time. Right, here goes. We are running mad low on time. This is like well after hours now, so let's have a listen and see what it sounds like. It's going to be really, 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 really loud. Go on, Connor, fire it. Sounds like Fabricating the Y-pipe. Go on, Connor. Is it because
It's a manual one.
alright, go on then, just give a few revs, Connor. Now it's a proper straight pipe, and I'm calling it, it'll be back for a silencer. Dan says not. Alright. Yep, I'm calling it. It'll be back for a silencer. Dan says not. Back for a silencer. This will be at some point. It's a little bit too much at that, but we'll see. Well, not having noted it today, he's living with it for now, I'll tell you, because it's back 6:20, so he's living with.
Doing well.
He's living with it for now. But anyway, there's a finished article, and there is a proper straight pipe on a Mark 3.5 Scirocco. Happy days. See you in the next video.